This is Once Upon a City New Year's Eve live walk from Toronto, Canada. Happy New Year's Eve, guys. 2025 is almost a wrap here in Toronto. The highs, the lows on this channel alone would put you to sleep. I am live from Toronto, Canada, here on the corner of Church and Bloor Street in downtown Toronto this evening, guys. We got some light flurries happening here. We're sitting at -5. It is not a balmy, sunny summer's day. Hey, Happy New Year, George. George Howard from Chicago. Happy New Year, George Howard from Chicago. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the highs, the lows, Once Upon a City. Thank you so much, George. You've always been such a loyal supporter. And for that, I thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. George Howard from Chicago. It's not warm out, guys. It's a bit nippy. Let's get walking. Guys, I'm going to walk west along Bloor Street. I'm going to find my way over to Yonge Street. A lot of folks got out of work early today. 3 o'clock for most people. Or 6 o'clock. And I know there are some big celebrations happening by the waterfront in Toronto this evening. With the fireworks, which I will not be partaking in, guys, because I don't trust the Toronto transit system to get me home at a reasonable hour. The other day I was like on the subway. I work downtown. I was on the subway for like 2 hours to get home. 2 hours, and it's not even the transit's fault. There was an injury on track level, and there seems to be a lot of, I would say the Toronto transit system tries their best, but there seems to be a lot of issues with riders more so than the actual transit system. Hey, how's it going, Chatty Cathy, Ziggy? Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Like I said, guys, it is a bit chilly out this evening. We got a bit of flurries here in Toronto, Canada. And for those folks who are going to be partaking in the Toronto New Year's Eve celebration, where there is fireworks taking place at midnight along the waterfront, just bring your patience as well as your confetti, guys. This is a wrap on 2025, my last live stream of 2025. I'm here on Bloor Street, headed over to Yonge Street, guys. Yonge and Bloor. And the wind is brutal. Hey, how's it going, Adam? Happy New Year's, Adam. And Garvey, Happy New Year's, Ann. Hope that lady's not waiting for a bus. There's none that go along Bloor. And my fingers are already frozen, guys, as I was setting up there on the corner of Church and Bloor. 2025 is almost a wrap. And I think a lot of folks are looking forward to the new year. It's been a tough year for a number of us. And I am wishing all of my viewers all the best in 2026. Can you believe it? Hey, how's it going, Dale? Like I said, a lot of folks have gotten off of work early today. It is New Year's Eve. And if you are in Toronto or reside in Toronto and are headed to the events, the Toronto transit system is free, I do believe, after 7 this evening, all the way up until the morning. So you can hop on, hop off of the Toronto transit system if you're getting around tonight to celebrate New Year's Eve in the city. I'm squinting my eyes, guys. The wind is brutal here at Yonge and Bloor. Oh, yeah, I heard that the outer regions of the Greater Toronto area and have been hit hard by this snow. And I'm looking at one of the tallest towers in Canada right now, guys, right here on the corner of Yonge and Bloor. It is not completed, but it is now one of the tallest here in Toronto and in Canada. Let me do my little half moon backwards here. A little bit of flurries this evening in downtown Toronto. Let's do this. Let's get this party started. For all of us who probably can't stay up till midnight, I'm going to try my best, guys. But it won't be live. And I'm out here early this evening, guys, in downtown. Oh, tons of snow, eh, Adam? Hidden jackpots from Niagara Falls, great channel. And I know how much you loathe the snow there, Adam. I know you're not a happy camper in the cold. As I walk south, guys, down Yonge Street. I know you loathe Yonge Street, James Cash. I know if you're watching on replay or around James Cash, I know how much I hate Yonge Street. But everyone else enjoys seeing downtown. I know my views go up when I do it. Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your generosity this evening. Much appreciated, Sandy, for your kind words as well. Thank you so much, Sandy. Wishing you a happy new year filled with health, happiness, comedy, and entertainment. I always try, Sandy. Sometimes my entertainment goes way overboard. Like I'm standing on the cliff and I throw myself over. But sometimes I have a parachute. And it's my moderators. Thank you again so much, Sandy, for your generosity this evening. And for everyone else, my Double Dam members, and for everyone else who's joined this evening. Much appreciated, everybody. Happy New Year to you too, Sandy. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to everyone who's joined. Picard, and Sandy, and Garvey. The snow is kind of accumulating. I'm kind of surprised that it's snowing tonight. I don't generally check the weather, guys. I check tonight, but it's all luck, Ziggy. It's all luck. You're in the right. I often feel like views that you're in the right place at the right time. In winter, most folks like to stay in the winter time too. But much appreciated, everybody, for all the views as it snows here in downtown Toronto. I can't believe these people on the bikes, man. The delivery, fast food economy on bikes here at Yonge Street as I walk south, guys. I'm hoping to make it to the West End to eat this evening, if I can speed it up a bit. Yeah, it's not as cold, Chatty Cathy. What gives me the chill is the wind. So -5 isn't too bad, guys, but with the wind, it's got a bit of a bite to it. And like I said, guys, there's going to be a huge celebration. Most likely a lot of live streamers from the city will be down there. So if you're interested in seeing the fireworks this evening along the waterfront, there's possibly a couple of folks who are content creators in the city who will be sharing that live. It will not be me. I have to get home at a proper hour. Hopefully. It sure is, Ziggy. I can't, even this week I was thinking, God, I can't wait till summer. I miss summer. I haven't been down to one of the best things. I would say that Toronto, oh, isn't that cute? One of the best developments that is still being developed, the newest park in the city over by the Portlands with the big owl, and I always butcher the name. It is an indigenous name they gave the newest park. One of my favorite spots, one of my favorite parks in Toronto now. And apparently there are a lot of new birds going down to the Portlands because they redeveloped and made it a flood zone and cleaned it all up from all of the industrial waste. So really looking forward to the summer, but I might go down there in the winter and ride that zip line again, just for fun, guys, just for fun. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, the summer, I always find things, most things, seem much easier in the summer. As I make my way south down Yonge Street, guys, there's another delivery driver headed north on Yonge Street. Happy New Year, Dave in Bangor, Maine, my friend. Happy New Year, sir. Thank you so much, Dave in Bangor, Maine, for all your support in 2025. And for all of you, Chatty Cathy and George Howard, Kitty MZ Canada, Paul Jameson, Laura Mound Girl, Skepa, and everyone else, Ann Garvey, Ziggy, for joining and supporting Once Upon a City through all of my hiccups in 2025, guys. 2025, almost a wrap here in Toronto, Canada. But the cream always rises to the top, guys. We always rise to the top. I'm still standing. They try to get rid of me, but they can't because they have yet to nab my gimbal. And once they take my gimbal away, it's over, guys. But right now, I still have my gimbal. I'm still alive, walking here in Toronto, Canada on New Year's Eve. Thank you so much, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Much love to you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. You know what song just came into my head? It's that song, I'm Still Standing After All This Time. And guys, in a few days, God help me, I'm doing a lot of reflection these last few weeks. If you're not familiar with my channel, I have lived in Toronto, Canada for, in a couple of days, 50 years. I was born at St. Michael's Hospital in downtown Toronto. I grew up in Parkdale, and then As my family's finances improved, we were able to move to East York, the beach area of Toronto. And a lot of my life, I have so many memories in the city. Every corner tells a story to me. And I can't believe I'm going to be the big 5-0 in a couple of days, guys. And I am hoping I don't have a midlife crisis. That's all I got to say. Happy New Year, Tom. Oh, you hate that song, Chatty Cathy? Chatty Cathy, I'm never going to sing that song again. That's how much I respect you, Chatty Cathy. That song will never come from my mouth again. Although I am a huge fan of Elton John. And my voice sucks. And you like that song, Anne? 1 out of 100 people can't be wrong, Anne Garvey. And Anne, perhaps you need to have your hearing checked, but nonetheless, I'll take your compliment for that god-awful singing I just did. As I walk south, guys, in downtown Toronto, down Yonge Street on this snowy evening, wrapping up New Year's Eve 2025 into 2026. What a year it's been for the city. So much changes happening. In the city as well as around the world. I did not know that, Sandy or Carl. Good to see you, Carl Roth. Thank you so much, Sandy. Happy New Year to everybody who's joined in on this New Year's Eve walk here in Toronto, Canada. And another thing that happened this year is the Blue Jays brought the World Series back to Canada, guys. And they fought the good fight in 2025, but it just was ripped away from our hands in Toronto. We did not bring the World Series championship home to Toronto this year, but nonetheless, the Blue Jays played fantastic. What an incredible year for the Blue Jays. The Toronto Maple Leafs, not so much. I am working on a story about the Toronto Maple Leafs, and hopefully we'll pull that out of my butt in the next couple of weeks, as I am now on the corner of Wellesley and Yonge. I hope so, Ziggy. I really do. What a season for the Toronto Blue Jays. And although Toronto has had snow in this winter 2025, we haven't had a massive dumping, but I am aware, Anne Garvey, that there has been a massive dumping outside of the Greater Toronto area, such that I even watched a short reel of someone who lives north of Toronto climbing out of their window. They couldn't get out of their house. There was so much snow. Probably shouldn't have said that, Ziggy. I gotta add more. I'm trying for the new year, guys. My resolution for the new year, and I generally don't make any resolutions as I walk south down Yonge Street in the heart of Toronto on New Year's Eve, walking south. I generally don't make resolutions, and for most of you, you know, most resolutions fall flat, and I try to change my behavior throughout the year, so I don't really need another day to say, hey, I gotta do something different. But I'm always a work in progress, guys. I know I'm not perfect, far from it, far from doing the right thing as much as I would like to. But for the new year, guys, my resolution is I'm gonna add more fiber to my diet. Back to that comment, Ziggy, that's what I meant. I'm gonna add more prunes and more oatmeal. Hey, how's it going, Caesar? Good to see you, my friend. Not too much traffic here on Yonge Street this evening, although I notice a lot of drivers tend to avoid Yonge Street in its entirety. So it's pretty easy going, and there comes one of the ugliest cars to ever be made, the electric Tesla. How ugly that is. But it probably rides really smooth. Can't believe these people on bikes. Hey, how's it going, Talentless Cooking? Yeah, exactly, Talentless Cooking. So good to see you, my friend. He has a channel, guys, if you want to check him out. He does a lot of food reviews, forecasts. Happy New Year to you. The Nature Explorer, good to see ya. Happy New Year. I know you're trying to turn a page and get good content going. You've just stepped aside for a moment. The Nature Explorer, and I know you really want to improve your content. I read your post. I do watch your channel. So wishing you all the best, the Nature Explorer, for good content. Although you do tell a lot about the Toronto transit system, which is evolving in this city, guys. And it's causing a lot of headaches for a lot of folks, but nonetheless, Toronto is an evolving city. I know the new Line 6, and I may actually test out the new Line 6. But perhaps I'll walk alongside the streetcar because I want to get to my destination on time. So nonetheless, the new Line 6 opening along Finch Avenue West in Toronto was another occasion in the city. Hate waiting for lights. Why don't I just finish crossing, guys? I'm like standing in the middle of the road waiting. That makes absolutely no sense. Really enjoy your content, Talentless Cooking. You have a sense of humor. Which I enjoy. The snow is accumulating here on Yonge Street, guys, as I make my way south. And I'm going to make my way west along Dundas. Oh, mommy, it's slippery. Hey, how's it going, Jeff? Yeah, I heard that, Nature Explorer. I heard that they're going to try and improve. I heard that the Nature Explorer, that they're going to try and improve the speed of the Finch line. It's so unfortunate for some of those folks who are really stoked about the new line, one of the newest lines that opened up in Toronto in the last decade. So good to see you, Jean from France. So good to see you. Thanks for joining, and everyone else who's joined this evening on this New Year's Eve. Wrapping up 2025 early for Once Upon a City. What a year it's been, guys. What a year it has been. And I'm not going to sing that song again, okay, Chatty Cathy? I'm not going to sing that song again. Oh, mommy, slippery. Here on the corner of Young and College. So good to see you, Jeff. Happy New Year's Eve. We are in the throngs of winter right now, guys, in Toronto. We've got some flurries happening here on Wednesday evening, New Year's Eve. The weather is -5 because I checked today. And another thing that happened in Toronto this year, we lost the iconic Hudson's Bay department store. They went belly up this year, guys. They have been such a part of the retail community here in Canada for over a century or longer. What a sad story that was this year in Toronto, losing the Hudson's Bay department store. They are. The Blade is turning 27 this year. Congratulations to you. As I make my way south along Yonge Street, guys, don't know what's happening here. Hey, Happy New Year, Henry goes around. And for everyone else who's joined this evening, much appreciated, guys. I am live from Toronto, Canada. Here we've got a really beautiful flag all lit up. Oh, Canada, baby! I'd like to say the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to bring it home. Our hockey team, one of the most profitable hockey teams in the NHL, but rumor has it they really stink this year. Like the last 60 some odd years, guys. The last 60 some odd years. I've never ever seen the Toronto Maple Leafs win a Stanley Cup. Can they do it? Can they do it before somebody throws dirt on me? Hey, how's it going, Randy Rock? Good to see you, Randy Rock. Much appreciated, and Happy New Year, Randy Rock. Hidden jackpots, and shout out to Travel with Lisa MH. Thank you so much, Travel with Lisa MH, for all your support this year. Thank you so much, Travel with Lisa MH, and everyone else this year as I walk south down Yonge Street on this snowy New Year's Eve, where a lot of Torontonians will be finishing off and starting a new year by the waterfront, where they will be having a fireworks display for 10 minutes and then perhaps waiting for the Toronto Transit for about 2 hours due to the crowds. So guess what, guys? I'm out. I'm not even going to go. Yeah, they still have a chance, Jeff. They still have a little bit of a chance with the hockey, but I was working on a story involving Harold Ballard, the owner of the Toronto Maple Leafs from the 1970s up until 1990 when he died. And a lot of folks think it is the curse of Harold Ballard, or the ghost of Harold Ballard, that affects the Leafs' ability to win a Stanley Cup, although Harold Ballard did too. My mom and dad. In any event, I lost my train of thought. That kid was asking me a question. In any event, guys, like you said, Jeff, perhaps they can make it to the playoffs this year, but I'm not confident. And based on the results from last year, the playoffs, very disappointing, the Toronto Maple Leafs. NHL hockey team in Toronto. Am I buried? My shovel guys aren't answering the phone. And I'm buried. My shovel isn't answering the phone. Wait till the snow accumulates, Randy. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. One of my worst moments in 2025 happened just across the street here, guys, when I was jumped by a bunch of snakes. That's why I'm always walking on the east side of Yonge Street now. I try to avoid that McDonald's in its entirety. That corner is suspect, guys. Suspect. Hey, how's it going? Dave Jeffrey from Niagara Falls, New York. Good to see you, my friend. Always giving very... I've lost my train of thought again, guys. Dave Jeffrey. Just a great channel. He offers up so much history in regards to the southern side of Niagara Falls. The other day he put out a video about the Buffalo side of Niagara Falls and its history and what was there then, guys. Check him out if you get a chance. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's Eve to you, Dave Jeffrey from Niagara Falls, New York. And for all of those who are joining, I am outside of the Zanzibar 75 topless, bottomless vixens. And there's the Raptors flag. There's the Toronto Maple Leafs flag. What an iconic building, guys. So although I'd rather not see this type of profession happening in the city, the building, the Zanzibar building, is one of the oldest strip clubs in Toronto and one of the original buildings in the city. Let's have one last look that way, guys. It's such an iconic building, and Yonge Street actually used to have a lot of strip bars, a lot of taverns, a lot of arcades. And as it's become gentrified, now there are a lot of condos and a lot of new places like this place here, the Basil Box, that I've never been in. It is zesty. It's zesty. I don't know how many people are going in there for New Year's Eve, but I'm quite confident they're going to have a full house tonight as I slip and slide along this messy little route in Toronto along Yonge Street over to Dundas Square, or Sankofa Square, guys? And then I'm going to walk along Dundas because I kind of want to make my way over to the West End this evening, Wednesday night. Feels like Friday night because a lot of folks are off tomorrow for New Year's Day as we wrap up 2025 here in Toronto, Once Upon a City, walking live on New Year's Eve, Wednesday night. Oh, Canada, baby! Thank you again so much, everyone, for joining this evening. I'm much appreciated for your just incredible support, and Sandy for your generosity this evening. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. Watching is enough, guys, and I so appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. As I make my way to one of the most frightening locations I was live streaming from this year. So frightening that I got pushback on actually even publishing the video, the live stream, guys. So I actually took the live stream down, and it involved somebody who lived in Toronto, and they almost died, and they were stabbed, and it happened here at Yonge and Dundas. I can't remember when. I think it might have happened in the summertime. Nonetheless, the pushback was pretty enough, let's just say enough for me to take the video down, guys. But what a year it was in Toronto, 2025, New Year's Eve, here at Yonge and Dundas. All walks are on for the lights. How about I do a 360 here in the middle of the heart of downtown Toronto. Snowy evening. So if you're headed to the waterfront for the fireworks this evening, guys, dress warm. The TTC is free from 7 this evening until the morning. But dress warm and pack your patience. The crowds are going to be big this evening. They are always big in Toronto for New Year's Eve, as I have a look at Yonge and Dundas. Which I've seen a million ways. Across the street from me there, guys, is the Toronto Eden Centre. What is this? Wasn't that cute? Isn't that sweet? Should I add my hand to that mess? There's Once Upon a City's hand, guys. Sorry for missing chats. Hey, how's it going, Dirtweed? Why does that guy look so fucking stunned? Excuse my French, guys. Oh, then he smiles. There are folks taking pictures here at Yonge and Dundas. The snow is coming down in the heart of Toronto. I guess a couple of folks are planning on taking... Why is it so dark? Thank you everyone so much for joining me on this New Year's Eve walk in Toronto, Canada, celebrating the end of 2025 and wishing everyone the best for 2026. Much appreciated, everybody, as the snow falls down. It's actually very nice snow this evening. Fluffy snow. It's the fluffy snow, guys. ain't too bad, Panda Man. It's okay. Once I started walking, it's okay. How's it going, Art Toronto? Good to see ya.
So it's all good. Everything's fine.
You heard that guy. Everything's fine in Toronto, Canada on this New Year's Eve night in downtown Toronto. I'm kind of surprised. There's generally somebody always preaching the word of God right in front of this electrical box, and tonight he's nowhere to be found. I'm going to start walking west along Dundas, guys. Like I said, I want to make my way over to the West End this evening. I think that guy was going to hit me up for something, but I just kept walking. I stayed silent. As I make my way west along Dundas Street, wishing everyone a happy New Year's Eve. There is the Sam the Record Man sign. Hey, how's it going, Christine? Happy New Year's, Christine. We Go Places Tours in Niagara Falls. I'm surprised how much foot traffic is happening here in downtown, given how much snow there is. As I make my way over to Bay and Dundas. I wonder how many people are on the ice at Nathan Phillips Square this evening. Every time I go by Nathan Phillips Square, the Zamboni is always clearing the ice of snow. But perhaps tonight they're not. I could walk through Little Japan here at Dundas and Bay, or can make a sharp left. What would you guys like? Thank you so much, Sandy. Much appreciated, Sandy. How about I keep walking along Dundas, guys? Here at Bay and Dundas, New Year's Eve 2025 is a wrap. 2026 is but hours away. And a lot of folks will be heading south of me here to the waterfront, where they will observe 10 minutes of fireworks, bringing in the 2026 New Year. And I'm just going to walk through Little Japan, guys. This neighborhood is known for that because of its restaurants. Oops, sorry about that. Hey, how's it going, first and last? Good to see ya. Little bit of snow here in Toronto, guys, but nothing I can't handle because I am exceptionally layered this evening. I did have the day off. I do have to work tomorrow. It's one of the reasons that I will not be down by the waterfront this evening, although I might stay up late just to watch it. Here is... Wait, that's Hot Pot. There's Denny's. I've only been to the Denny's in Niagara Falls, guys. I've never been into this one. I didn't even know Toronto had a Denny's until about a year ago. It's never busy in here, though. It is open 24 hours. There are a number of hotels along Bay and Yonge and Queen, so... It's a great spot if you have no other choices. Denny's wouldn't be my first choice, but perhaps I'll do a food review this year. I haven't been in a Denny's in years as I walk west along Dundas Street. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Kitty MC Canada. Thank you so much for joining in on this New Year's Eve early walk, guys. Early walk this evening. Wrapping up 2025 with a little tiny Once Upon a City bow, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this evening. Much appreciated. So I walked through Little Japan. Got a nice little restaurant there. A lot of folks will be taking in a special bite on New Year's Eve. Thank you so much, Lex. Much appreciated. Lexit. Sorry if I'm butchering your handle name. Lexin. Much appreciated. Ooh, this restaurant's hopping. Look at all the people celebrating New Year's Eve in there. I'm gonna butcher this name, guys. Gooby Japanese Grill. I guess this is the place you cook your own food. Not a big fan of having to cook my own food. At home, fine, but when I go to a restaurant, guys, I kinda like the fact that the chef is making my meal for me. I know there's a number of restaurants that have popped up in Toronto where they give you like raw meat and you gotta cook it. They have a little hot table where you cook your own food. Not a fan. I've never actually gone into one of those. I'm just so turned off by the thought of having to cook when I go out to eat. As I make my way west on this fluffy snow evening, New Year's Eve, Wednesday night in Toronto, Canada. That's one of my favorite spots there, guys. The parking lot where I hang over and show you the city here on Dundas. But not tonight, guys. I'm just going to keep walking. I'm not wearing my boots tonight, Jeff. I'm wearing my shoes. They have non-slip on the heel, so I think they're actually more safer than the boots I have been wearing. So I've actually taken up to just wearing my work shoes as I come up on University and Dundas, guys. Yeah, no tip for you, kitty. No tip for you. And you know what? That whole tipping thing, like, even in Toronto, like, you'll go get a coffee or something, or just even a Subway sandwich or something, and they ask you to tip, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not big on tipping if you're just filling up my cup with some water and I'm walking away. So for that 3-second interaction, I got to give you 15% on my total. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hey, how's it going, Dirtweed? I would say so, Ziggy. When I go to sit down, though, I'm always very generous for tipping. I'm very close with a number of people who work in the service sector. I myself work in the service sector, but I never get tipped. Oh, Canada, baby! Here on University and Dundas. New Year's Eve in Toronto, wrapping up 2025. What a year, guys, what a year. And like I said earlier, I generally don't go into a new year with any resolutions, but this year I've decided I'm going to increase my fiber. That's about it. That's my resolution. That's one resolution, guys, I can stick to. I figure the other things that I need to improve upon will happen as they happen as I walk west along Dundas. Oh, it's cold. If you're headed out this evening, guys, dress warm. It is nasty in Toronto. Yeah, definitely first and last. I would definitely, like, if I'm going to sit down at a restaurant or get my hair cut, although for the last couple of years I've actually just been cutting my hair myself because, like I said, I'm like trying to let my hair grow out. As I've gotten older, it's been harder for my hair to grow. It's taking forever for it to grow. So now I'm just like, even today I trimmed my hair a little bit, cutting off the dead ends, and I'm like, I was so nervous. I like only cut off like 2 millimeters. That's how nervous I am about getting rid of any of my hair because I am going bald, guys. I am going bald. I do that comb over thing like Trump does. Kitty. Exactly, Kitty. So if somebody's coming at you with a pair of scissors, Kitty, probably best just to throw them your quarters. That's what I would say. Just propel your quarters at them. Leave me alone. What did I do to you, sir? Why do the innocent have to suffer? Something not to drink, Randy. Thank you so much, Randy. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for all your support this year, Randy Rock. Much appreciated. And another gifting of support tonight. Thank you so much, Randy Rock, for all of your generosity and your support this year, and for everyone else who has supported Once Upon a City in 2025. May 2026 be a special year and give you a little bit of hope. Thank you guys so much. It's already 2026 in France? Shit. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, so parts of the world are already in 2026, guys. And for all of those who are watching across the globe, I think there might be a little bit of folks, but I wouldn't assume there's a lot. But Happy New Year 2026. France is already in 2026. Toronto, we are but a few hours away from the big celebration here in Toronto, Canada, as I walk in downtown Toronto west along Dundas Street West. Carl, when my Italian barber first started his barber shop, he put a sign in his front window, free haircuts tomorrow. I don't know what the rest of that story was, Carl. There you go. There's a hair and barber shop right here, guys. I'm walking west. Got the whole sidewalk to myself right now. Hey, how's it going, Jet? I don't know where I'm walking to, Jet, but I am currently on Dundas Street West, walking west towards Spadina. It's not too bad out, guys. So if you do go out tonight for the fireworks, if you reside in Toronto, dress warm. But if you keep moving, it ain't too bad, guys. It ain't too bad. And the Toronto transit system seems to be moving okay, with a little bit of snow falling down on the ground here in the city. Oh, there's the CN Tower. Definitely wear your boots or non-slip shoes or treads, guys. It is slippery, though. Here is the Art Gallery of Ontario. I think they are holding an event in there tonight. I'm not sure. I know there are a number of events taking place in the city. It's free tomorrow, not today. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy, Carl. I just prefer to cut my own hair. Years ago, I went to this place. It's called Magic Cut in Toronto. I just given birth to my daughter. And I told the lady I was feeling like, okay, I just had a kid. I don't know what it is, but after you have a kid, you just want to do something different. So I decided to butcher all my hair off, and I told her I wanted a bob, and she gave me this square bowl cut, really short and not even. And in that moment, I decided I'm going to cut my own hair. But you get what you pay for, guys. I think the haircut cost me $10, so I got what I paid for. So I walk west along Dundas Street West. I hope everyone is enjoying their New Year's Eve early evening. We are but a few hours from the big send-off 2025 into 2026. And in a moment, I will be walking through Chinatown. See if I can make this light, guys. I'm catching all the greens tonight. Canada versus Finland. Is that tonight? The World Junior Hockey Team?
I like the sport.
I do have to wear my hair in a ponytail at work, Jeff. So when I'm not at work, I kind of like to let my hair down a bit. But perhaps perhaps when the weather warms up a bit, I might throw my hair into one of those little ponytail clips. Just for you, Jeff. As I walk through Chinatown here on Dundas Street, guys, New Year's Eve in the city. And I'm being very careful because the sidewalk is slippery. Fluffy snow coming down. $10 is okay. The cost of getting your hair cut in this city now is quite out of reach for some folks. And I know a number of people I know, they just cut their own hair just to save a couple extra bucks so they can buy a loaf of bread and a bag of milk.
Okay.
Carl? Coming up on Spadina and Dundas, guys. You know what? I never go up this street, and I've walked by these. Oh, there's some duck. Oh, that guy's not feeling well. Perhaps I'll cross the street. I always walk by this monument that takes you into Chinatown, but I never actually stop and have a good look at it. What is it? What is it? It's Huron Square, guys! The benches are quite pretty here. Perhaps I will set my camera down and tie my shoe. So my only problem with these shoes I'm wearing is every 2 minutes I gotta tie them. It's really a pain. Let me set that down for a moment, guys, and tie my shoe. Hey, how's it going, Skippa? Good to see you, my friend. I feel like I'm 5 years old tying up my shoe, guys. That's why I try to buy shoes where I don't have shoelaces. And it's always the same shoe. It's always the same shoe that gets untied. Happy New Year's to you, Skeppa. So good to see ya, and welcome to the live stream here in Toronto. Gonna keep my walking here, guys, west along Dundas Street West in Chinatown. Oh, Canada, baby! There's a big flag, guys. I really like Chinatown. Like, you'll always find really cheap stuff here. Canadian keychains. I haven't seen a penny in forever, guys. Look at that. That's a keychain with a little penny on it. That guy's on the ground. I wonder if Toronto's going to enact the law this year. I know that Olivia Chow and the city of Toronto wants to end folks driving their e-bikes on the sidewalk. There you go. There's one there. I just don't know how they'd be able to enforce that type of law. In that a lot of these e-bike delivery people, they do kind of have to come on the sidewalk to pick up the delivery. Thank you so much, Hidden Jackpots. You have an amazing new year. So good to see your channel. Such quality content from Hidden Jackpots in Niagara Falls, Canada. Thank you so much, Adam and Travel with Lisa MH. Happy New Year, Hidden Jackpots. Gonna keep walking here, guys, along Dundas this evening. Reporting live from Toronto, Canada. The flurries have stopped momentarily. It's a bit chilly out tonight, but if you layer up, no doubt you are going to have a great evening in the city. If you have plans to enjoy dinner with friends or family, or just staying home, enjoying a movie. I think when I get home, I'm just going to relax here at Spadina and Dundas. Oh, mommy, I better hurry up. Should I walk north? Thank you so much, Paul Jameson, for your generosity this evening. Much appreciated, Paul Jameson from Australia. Thank you so much for your support this year in 2025. Thank you so much, Paul. Much appreciated, my friend. And I wish you a happy new year as well in Australia. Thank you so much, Paul Jameson, for your generosity and your support in 2025, my friend. And thank you everyone so much for joining. Wrapping up 2025 here in Toronto, Canada. New Year's Eve walk, my last live stream of 2025. Cheers to you, Paul. Thank you so much, Paul Jameson in Australia. Let's keep walking here, guys. Now, a couple weeks ago, I think I was trying to walk past this area, but there was a lot of nefarious activity happening in the storefronts here as I approach Kensington Market. But I'm not going to let anything stop me from walking through this route tonight, guys. I am plowing through if it kills me. But if I start running, guys, you know that I've seen something that I'm running, okay? I'm tough, but I'm not that tough. Hope nobody jumps out at me, I'm afraid. I am walking west along Dundas Street West, guys. North of me here is Kensington Market on this New Year's Eve. We had a little bit of flurries, but it has since subsided. I'm quite confident a lot of retail establishments in the city have closed up shop. Generally, shops and businesses close early on New Year's Eve, and a lot of shops and businesses are closed in Toronto, Canada on New Year's Eve day. Or not New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, sorry guys. New Year's Day. Thank you so much, Cam. I'll try not to, Jeff. Across the street from me here, guys, is subsidized housing. It is undergoing redevelopment, and in the background you can see the lights from the CN Tower, one of the tallest towers in Canada, and the moon is kind of blocked this evening. Thank you everyone so much, and much appreciated to all the support this evening, guys. Paul, Randy Ruck, and Sandy, and everyone who's joined in this evening. Pretty quiet here as I walk past Kensington Market just north of me here. Should I walk up? Should I walk north? No, let me walk north, guys, through Kensington Market. I was going to keep walking along Dundas, but I changed my mind. I'm going to walk north to college. I'm not going to be going to the fireworks skepa on the waterfront this evening, but Toronto is holding a celebration at midnight. There will be 10 minutes of fireworks along the waterfront because the city feels that if they space out these big events, there'll be less problems. But I'm not confident that Toronto Transit will be able to accommodate all of the big crowds. So I am out live for a New Year's Eve walk earlier than some folks who might be live streaming this evening, some content creators. Check them out if you choose. Yeah, you and me both, Chatty Cathy. I'm thinking I'll probably go home. I'll be like really stoked. And then at about 10 o'clock, I'll be asleep. That is one odd structure. This front lawn encompasses a number of odd metal structures. They kind of look like dinosaurs. As I cut through Kensington Market in the West End here on New Year's Eve in Toronto, Canada, guys. It's nice to see in 2020, 2025 into 2026 that this is no longer a homeless encampment. There were a number of tents here at the beginning of the year, but the folks who were housing themselves here have since hopefully have gotten forever homes or proper shelter. Winter in Canada is brutal, and nobody, and I don't care what they've done, unless they've committed an atrocious crime, nobody deserves to be unhoused in a city as rich as Toronto. As I make my way north to college through Kensington Market. Just gonna walk on the road. Did I miss something, guys? Let me make my way north to college. I think I might have missed something. Let me stop for a moment and check. I gotta take my glove off. Thank you so much, Cam. Much appreciated. And Kitty MC, I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Kitty MC. Much appreciated. And for all your support in 2025 and all of your kind words when I stumbled. Thank you so much, Kitty MC Canada, for your generosity and your loyalty, your support. And you're just such a great supporter of Once Upon a City. Thank you so much, Kitty MC Canada, and everyone else who's joined this evening. Much appreciated, Kitty. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone in the chat this evening. Thank you guys so much. My hood came off, guys, because the longer I walk, the hotter I get. My hair looks like a hot mess, but that's live for you guys. You can't Photoshop a live stream, or I would. I would totally Photoshop my hair. May I just say that there's been a number of viewers who have just, with or without financial support to this channel, which is so kind, and thank you guys so much for your financial support, but more importantly, for your kind words and your support in this, for this past summer. And a special shout out to a channel that I don't see much coming from this content creator, but man, did he ever help me out, along with Kitty MZ Canada, George Howard, Paul Jameson, Randy Rock, Ziggy, and Garvey. A whole bunch of you stood by me through that god-awful time this past summer. But Dave and Bangor, Maine, my friend, thank you so much. You stood by me. Just incredible. Thank you so much. And a special shout out to Chico and the Van. And Chico and the Van, I haven't seen much content from him of late. And I hope he hasn't thrown in the towel on his channel. Chico and the Van, to you and Miss Chico, Happy New Year, sir. You really helped me out in the summer, along with the viewers who supported me during a very unhappy time in my life here on YouTube. So Happy New Year to everyone who stood by me. Much appreciated, everybody. First and last, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too, first and last, and for all your support, and for everyone for all your support. At the end of the day, guys, YouTube, don't believe everything you see on YouTube or read. And sometimes it gets tough, guys, but it gets really tough on YouTube. It is a competitive platform. It is a competitive platform here on YouTube. But you guys, I look so forward to going on my live streams. I so enjoy my live streams. And I so appreciate all of my moderators and everyone who joins me when I do go out and walk live in the city. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your generosity, and much appreciated, first and last. Thank you so much, Ann Garvey. As I make my way through Kensington Market, guys, over to college. There's a number of people eating at this restaurant. Oh, isn't that pretty, here on Oxford? I don't see the name of the place, but that looks good. It's pretty dead. Like I said, everybody closes up shop pretty early on New Year's Eve. It is a tourist historic area here, so no doubt I'm going to make a beeline across the street, because this side of the street is pretty well known to Torontonians to be a bit shady, so I'm going to cross the street here. But a lot of these shops perhaps will be open tomorrow for New Year's Day, because a lot of historic tourist places in Toronto are open on the public holiday New Year's Day 2026. We're only a matter of hours away from the Closing of one chapter, 2025 to 2026, guys. As I say goodbye to Kensington Market 2025. I love this street art in Kensington Market. It's so beautiful and it has such a bohemian vibe here in Kensington Market. I just love it so much. Thank you so much, Ann Garvey. I know you've had a tough year, Ann. How about I walk west, guys, here along College?
Questa è obrigação do puto.
So quiet. Got the whole street to myself. Thank you so much, George Howard, for your generosity this evening. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you so much for your support. And Happy New Year, George Howard from Chicago. Much love, my friend. Much love. Thank you so much, George Howard. And sorry for missing chats, guys. I was kind of just keeping my eye on what was going on around me because that little pocket of Kensington Market is a bit nefarious. So I had to keep my eye on my surroundings. Thank you so much, George Howard from Chicago. Thank you. Trying to read your message there, Carl. I can't. Yeah, exactly, Carl. Like, everybody does their own thing on YouTube. And everybody's trying their best. So as long as you're putting out quality content. I'm not sure I'm one of those people sometimes. Because, like I said before, guys, some of the videos, I'm a perfectionist. So I really try to put out quality content. But sometimes I fail, right? Sometimes I fail, and I know. And I try my best every time. I'm trying this year I'm hoping to put out better quality stories, guys. Put a little bit more effort into my stories. I really want to get back to my roots. I really like Travel with Lisa MH. I really enjoy telling the history of places and people and how it relates to Toronto, because Toronto is such an evolving city. We're a very young city, but we are evolving. And I think Toronto is generally on the right track with what needs to be done. So far, I'm pretty happy where Toronto is right now. With most things. Exactly, Chatty Cathy. Exactly. So you don't like, I get it, right? Like, a lot of folks, they watch YouTube and they like the people who are walking with their gimbals, regardless of what they're doing. So, yeah. Feels like the flurries are picking up a bit here as I walk west on College, guys. And I'm picking up the pace a bit here too. This New Year's Eve in the city. That hot dog was a bit chewy, Ziggy. It was a bit chewy. And generally in January, people are very trying to get back on budget. We all went a little bit overboard at Christmas time, so we're all trying to get back on budget. So I figure I might put out more cheap eats sort of food reviews, my double damn food reviews this year as well. And I also want to review, I've never been into Hooters. There's only one in Toronto. It's quite a popular restaurant, but I think I'll have to bring somebody with me. I'm going to feel very awkward if I go alone to Hooters. I'm going to feel a bit awkward. So I think I'll go with somebody. I've been promising a double damn food review of Hooters, and I'm going to give it to you in 2026, guys. Double damn guarantee on the Hooters review. And right here is Sneaky D's on the corner of Bathurst and Dundas. Yeah, I know, first and last. It is still a thing. It's over on John, just south of Queen Street. There's only one in Toronto. And I know a lot of people go there for the atmosphere, but I'm hoping to check out the food. Yeah, Ann Garvey, I know you really like that cop watch. I was watching We Go Places Tours for her live stream the other night. And congratulations, We Go Places Tours. I think I missed her leaving my live a few minutes ago, guys. But Christine of We Go Places Tours, such a kind, lovely content creator. And congratulations to her and Hidden Jackpots and everyone out in Niagara Falls. Dave and Bangor, Maine. Check him out too as I walk west here, guys. We've got more bikers here. Along College, west on College. And I've lived in all areas of Toronto. So I grew up in Parkdale. And then I moved to the east end of Toronto over by Woodbine and Gerrard. And as a young adult, I've lived in North Toronto over by Davisville and Bayview. And currently I live in East York. So I'm quite familiar with a lot of the neighborhoods in the city. Oh, look at this tiny little car. It's a mobility scooter. Hey, how's it going? Rob from Brazil? The Big Bop, Randy Rock, man, you're taking me back to a different era. I think the Big Bop went south a while ago. The Big Bop, that would have been was that a dance club? I remember the Big Bop. This restaurant still has tables available. Snakes and lattes, where you can go get a drink, a hot drink, and play a board game. Some of these buildings along College are really historical too. Like, get a load of this one, how beautiful it is. Look at the pillars on that building. It's gorgeous. Oh, you remember the Big Bop there, Dale? A rock club. Yeah, that was huge. I think that was huge back in the 80s, Randy. The Big Bop. A lot of the clubs, the dance clubs, have gone south in the city. There used to be a lot over by King Street, but now they're all in this one central area. And there used to be a few over by the lake. Here at College and Palmerston, where I am jaywalking because there's no cars. Kind of want to make my way through Little Italy as I'm on College right now. What's going on there? Thank you so much for your generosity, Dust Chasers. Welcome to Once Upon a City, and thank you so much for your super sticker. Happy New Year's to you, sir. Thank you, or ma'am. Thank you so much for your generosity. Yeah, and you see it more and more how they just come in and bulldoze some of these historic buildings in Toronto. And throw up these benign, god-awful condos, which was another big story in Toronto for 2025, is the sinking of the condo developments in Toronto. A number of developers just gave up on building altogether because they didn't have the financing they needed. Nobody is buying condos these days. Nobody. And here we are coming up on Little Italy. West on College Street. New Year's Eve, wrapping up 2025, guys. Oh, this is a nice little place. Susie's Rise and Dine. Closed. And guys, I am going to walk through Little Italy. Thank you for joining this live stream this evening, New Year's Eve, my last live stream for 2025. Big fireworks celebration happening by the waterfront tonight in Toronto at midnight. The Toronto transit system is free starting at 7 this evening. Dress warm, guys. It's a bit chilly out. Here we go. I'm finally here in Little Italy. And I haven't been here in a while. A hot minute. Man, New Year's Eve really clears out the streets. I feel like I got the whole street to myself. Lucky me. Burrito. Guy's gonna drive on the sidewalk. Oh, he's gonna get on the road. Those food delivery people. What a tough job that is. Let's go 2024. Yeah, exactly, our Toronto. I totally agree with you. Like, it's like it's in waves. Like, you know, the economy up and down, and for some of us who've have a lot of life experience behind us, everything that goes up must come down. But in the same token, when you're down, there's nowhere else but up. So there you be. As I walk through Little Italy, one of my favorite little neighborhoods here in Toronto. There's the old Royal Theatre. Until the UK rings in the new year. Happy New Year if you're watching from the UK. Thank you so much, Chatty Cathy, for letting us know that our friends across the world are already in 2026, guys, but we are hours away from 2026 here in Toronto, Canada, where I am walking in Little Italy. Such a pleasant little neighborhood here along College. And guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support this year, for standing by Once Upon a City. Sally is my real name. And for all your generosity and your support, your kind words, your likes. Thank you guys so much. And tonight, for all of your generosity, Kitty MZ Canada, Sandy, Randy Ruck, George Howard, Dust Chasers, I think. To those content creators who have supported me in 2025, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Chico in the Van, We Go Places Tour, Sweetly Lorelei, Hidden Jackpots, Travel with Lisa MH. Thank you so much. The Nature Explorer, thank you for your support. To all of those viewers who have supported me, Skepa, Paul Jameson, George Howard from Chicago, thank you again for your generosity this evening. And all of my moderators in 2025, I have been very blessed to have you guys as my viewers. And I do hope that everyone has a wonderful new year, which we will be ringing in a few hours here in Toronto, Canada, where I live stream New Year's Eve this evening. Thank you everyone so much for your support in 2025. May 2026 be a year of hope, and never give up, guys. Never give up. Thank you guys so much for your generosity and your support this year, and all the best for 2026, guys. All the best for 2026. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff and Cam and Adam, Hidden Jackpots. Happy New Year, everybody, here in Toronto, Canada. Now go out if you want and celebrate 2026 in but a few hours. Look, I'm salivating. I can't wait. Thank you, everyone, so much. Happy New Year 2026. Take care, everybody, and see you in the new year. Have a good night, everyone. You take care, Skepa. Thank you so much, first and last, for your generosity. And Dale, Happy New Year. Much love, Dale. Thank you so much.